Hey everybody, welcome back to High Five Resale Shop. My name is Derek. I'm a full-time eBay reseller. Um, I say full-time, but I only really put in part-time effort, and I get the results that I am looking for. Uh, a lot of my time is spent taking care of my four children. My wife works; she's a therapist, mental health therapist, and I stay at home and take care of the kids and get them to where they need to be. And that works for us. Um, we've been doing the eBay thing. I've been on eBay for 18 years. Um, we started off with a sports memorabilia um, auction, and we did auctions when we first started. Now we do buy it now, and uh, it was really exciting doing the auctions and having all the prices come in at the end, or the bids come in at the end. But we haven't done that in a long time. I concentrate mostly on clothing. I'm a clothing reseller. Do name brand clothes. Try to do name brand clothes, and then also I really enjoy music, so I listening to music, enjoying music, and then so I like selling CDs. So I sell CDs, audiobooks, and books. A little bit of books. So I'm a media seller and a clothing seller, and we do pretty good at it. It fills in the gaps where the money is needed. Um, I don't want to take over the world with eBay. I would like to make a certain amount, which is $100,000 a year, knowing that almost about half of that is going to be taken by fees and taxes and shipping and all that stuff. So um, that's my end goal. I don't want it to consume every day, every moment of my life. I really enjoy spending time with the kids. Um, but over this weekend, today is June 2nd, and over the weekend we sold 15 items, actually 16 items, because one was bought and canceled right away. So I did that. I'm not gonna deal with somebody who doesn't want the item really. They canceled it right after they purchased it, said it was a mistake. I don't understand that, but they sent an offer. I accepted it. Then they asked for me to cancel it. So I did. No problem. So 15 things it sold. Gross total of $280. Let's go through those 15 things it sold. So if you're deciding you want to sell on eBay, these are 15 things you can look out for at garage sales. Pick them up for cheap and flip them for a profit. So let's dive right in. What's the first thing here? Is a Gap black v-neck short sleeve shirt. It's women's, an XXL. It's a v-neck. This is sold for $11.99 plus shipping. I always do shipping on top. I used to do free shipping, but I found that it just hurt. When it didn't physically hurt my brain, but it just drained me all day trying to figure in shipping to everything so that I could make the money that I wanted to make. So I was like, well, how do I alleviate myself? I'll just let the customer pay the shipping. So obviously the item has to be worth shipping, so it can't be a $4 item with $4 in shipping. So you just have to pick up a little bit better items. This Gap shirt, $11.99 plus shipping on top. This was also an End and Sell Similar, which is from 2 months ago, it says, where I ended it and sold some more on it, which means I probably had it for two years or more. The next item is a baseball card. I'll have to get the baseball card box down. This is one of the only things that's up for sale on eBay that's in my office. The rest of it in my office is all stuff waiting to go up, like death pile kind of stuff. So the next thing that sold was a 1983 True Value Greg Luginski card. So this card right here, it's a promo card. They gave it away at the baseball stadium. True Value. I live in Springfield, Missouri now, or right outside it. But I grew up in Chicago, so these came from Chicago. This actually came from the sports memorabilia lot I talked about earlier, which started us off on this eBay journey of ours, where we found out the money glitch in the internet, where you can take an item that you bought for $2 and sell it for $30 on eBay, which people who are doing the stock market love that kind of return on their investment. Yes, it's smaller in smaller amounts, but it's still the same kind of money glitch. The next item that sold is a pair of pants. Jag size 6, mid-rise dark wash denim jeans. These sold for $10 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold is this American Eagle plaid button-down shirt. This is probably like listed within the last 6 months, and this sold for $12.80 plus shipping on top. I could see exactly when this was listed. September 20th, so not too terribly long ago in terms of like I've had stuff that's been up for 2 and 3 years. I'm trying to redo the stuff that's 3 years old, but I think there's stuff out there that's been up there a long time. So, and then we didn't sell that many CDs this weekend. I haven't put up CDs for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. So it kind of makes sense that I'm not selling much. If you're not listing in the category, if you're not listing in a particular category, then you're not going to sell much in that category. So I was listing in clothing. So this weekend was really kind of heavy in clothing, because last week I probably put up 70 listings in clothing, and I didn't list anything in CD categories, so I only have these 2 CD sales. This one is a Sia and Lady Gaga lot of 3 CDs, and then it comes with Sia Forms of Fear, and that has Chandelier on it, and Elastic Heart, I think, was another song that was popular. And then this one is called This Is Acting. This has Cheap Thrills on it, Unstoppable. I'm sure there's something else on there that's really good. And then this Lady Gaga Joanne CD, and I don't think I know anything on here. Hey Girl with Florence Welch on there from Florence and the Machine. So those sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was a new with tags. Around Christmas time, a little after Christmas time, Altered State had a huge sale on some of their clearance stuff, and we went over there and we spent like $600 on clearance items there, and this is one of them. It was new with tags. It's extra large, and it's like a halter top kind of thing. I'm not sure. It's strapless and it's an extra large. It's got that big bow on the front. It's like a tweed material, and the cost on each of the items from Altered State was $6.56. This sold for $18.99 plus shipping on top. We sold some Diet Coke beanies. I think there were like 6 of them. We sold all those to a person in California, and those were $700 worth of beanies, because I think they were like $40 a piece. So we are coming up on making our money back on that purchase, and I have a bunch of stuff still left over, although I need to price it aggressively to get rid of it. Otherwise I'll have it forever, I'm sure. The next item is this Old Navy 2XL lavender power chill high-rise legging. It's like a lavender cloud type of thing going on there. So those sold for $7.99 plus shipping on top. Those have been around a really long time too. I still have one pair of those available. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but my philosophy on taking offers is if it's anywhere remotely a decent offer, I will take it. And I have enough confidence in myself that when I go out and get new items, I'm going to find a better item than the one that I had. There's rare stuff that you're never going to find again. Don't get me wrong, the Tupac rap tee that I have, I'm not going to take, if it's up for $400, I'm not taking $100 for it. Don't get me wrong. But something that's rare like that is a different story. But like if these sweatpants, these are vintage Gap sweatpants, they're a medium. If I had them up for $30 and somebody offered me $18, then I'm taking it. So that is what happened on these. These were up for $30 and $29.99, and somebody offered me $18. I want your $18. So I sold these for $18 plus shipping on top. Vintage Gap medium. They're like a red orangey type color with drawstring on them. The next item was a small item. Next item is this I don't know, is it 2-inch? It's about 1.5 inches pin. Baseball Hall of Fame member in 2000. It's a numbered pin. This is 28. 281 out of 10,000. So this pin, got it in the sports memorabilia lot that I did on this channel. At the very beginning, I opened up this lot and looked at it all. That was fun. This sold for $5.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was the sweater. It's a Massimo sweater. It's a large blue and gray geometric pattern sweater. Men's. I put this up last week and it's sold, and got $15.99 for that plus shipping on top. The next thing I sold were these two sets, and each has 3 in it, so 6 pair of underwear. New open package, extra large cotton blend underwear from H&M, and they sold for $10 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was this Orvis. Had this for a while. It's an end and still similar from about 2 months ago. It's like an ice blue. It's new with tags. Women's large linen shirt. Linen is popular right now. People are sick of putting plastics up to their body. They want real fibers on their body now, with all the worries about the plastics in this world. So people are looking for linen, people are looking for cotton, people are looking for wool sweaters, cotton shirts, linen sheets. So if you see those items, pick them up. If you're at a thrift store and you're just running your hand across the clothes, you can tell just by touch those kind of fabrics and some of the more expensive type of garments just by touching them. So keep an eye out for that stuff. The next item that sold was this other CD, Angel Grant CD. I might put it in a new thing because it's got this big old sticker here and a sticker there. Angel Grant, R&B, soul, funk, and pop, from 1998, and that sold for $4 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was a pair of jeans, and these didn't sell for very much, but I've had them forever. These silver jeans. They are like a crop pant, and this is a size 29W, so they're small, and these sold for $4 plus shipping on top. So we didn't make anything on that pair of jeans. I'm just sometimes it's just, let's just move the stuff and get it out of here. The old, you out with the old and in with the new. And then something sold while we were discussing this stuff, and I'll go get this in a second. This item sold. It's a vintage Stratojack beige trench coat. This sold this morning. They sent me an offer. It was up for $49.99, and they offered me $39.06. And so I accepted that offer because I want your $39. So that sold. I just listed this on Thursday, Friday, and it already sold. So that's great. Let me go get the thing that sold while we were talking about stuff. Hold on. Okay, and we're back. These pants, they're like definitely a cropped pant. They're extra small, size 2. BCBG denim blue jean crop pant. And these sold for $7.99 plus shipping on top. $7.99, not the greatest. You know, we have these $4 pair of pants, not the greatest. But when you end up looking at the whole thing, you wouldn't want to sell everything at that price. But I do have my own garage sales here and there. I do have my own garage sales here, and I don't make $2 on a pair of pants sometimes. So, within all the other stuff, if I sell something that's really been here a while and I only make $1 or $2 on it, it's just something I won't pick up again. It's not a fail. It is a win because I did make $1 or $2 on it, and we'll just stack that dollar on some other pair, like those 2 pair of pants together. I could buy one more good item or a couple more good items to replace them. So the next time I go looking for stuff, I think I can pick out better items than those. So how would I do that? I don't pick many extra smalls up anymore. If I get to a garage sale, it would have to be amazing stuff. I'm talking like luxury designer brands for $1 and $2 and stuff like that for me to pick up extra smalls. Chico's, J. Jill. I pick that stuff up. I know I'm not going to make a lot of money off of it, but it will eventually sell. But something like these small brands, I probably wouldn't grab again. If it was an extra small American Eagle, or if it was an extra small H&M, or extra small Victoria's Secret, I might pass. Those things aren't going to sell. They don't sell well on eBay. Just those sizes in particular don't sell well. So I don't pick them up. And so that's everything we sold this weekend. That's all I really have for this video today. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I'd love to answer anybody's questions. If you're wondering how I do any particular thing, I could either lead you back to a video where I answered that question, or I can answer it in the next video. And remember to tell others that are into reselling about this channel. Hopefully you can learn things from what I'm doing, and if not, I hope you're entertained. But remember that God wants to have a relationship with you. All you have to do is pick up a Bible, because it is the living Word of God. So check it out. Do it as much as you possibly can, and the words on the pages will come alive to you. And when you're out at those garage sales this summer, remember, if you find something really good, always give yourself a high five. See you later.